I hope this is recording. I don't know how many times it doesn't record and I talk to myself. Whatever. But, okay, I just wanted to make a serious video. I just want to get some things off my chest. This is like my little, you know, psych moment. I don't know. I feel like I need to talk. And it actually is really good for me. Even though I am talking to a camera, so that's kind of weird. But I don't know. I just want to be serious and just, I don't know, talk. So, I am prepared. So, like, as much as I'll try to be like goofy, wacky, crazy, whatever, I do spend a lot of my time lately reading up on like BPD. And I think that's something that is more serious than I really wanted to believe. It's not treatable. Well, I mean, yeah, it is, but not with medication. And I don't really want to go sit in it with a doctor and like be like, hey, I have BPD, tell me this and that. I'm just like, I don't know, maybe I'm naive, maybe I'm self-centered, but I just don't feel like anybody can tell me how to fix myself. But I'm just, the more I'm reading about these things, late at night, I'm starting to realize, maybe this is me. And, late at night, I will Google all of these things, like BPD, and then my personality test, I take it over and over and over. It's constantly ENTJ. So I always try to figure out, is there a correlation between those? Because they're both very different. With BPD, we're seeing things in black and white. And I mean, I am like that, and like with abandonment. Like, I really am terrified. I think I'm scarred with the fact of, I was with one guy for 4 years and he just like left. And I used to think like, oh, whatever a douche. I mean, yeah, he was a jerk. But then on the other hand, I still think it left this thing like, wow, was I that, like, just, I was that much of a nobody that somebody would just leave a note that says, goodbye, I went for an arranged marriage. And now I'm in this other relationship where, it's not him necessarily. He's a nice person, but I have the potential to just drive people crazy. And, I do see things in black and white. It's either good or bad, and things will affect me. And with the personality, ENTJ, which is always coming up, it's this extreme, like, general, very arrogant, almost, personality. And it's just these things that go through my mind, like, is there a way to even get better? Because, I can't even, in reality, I can't really treat myself. There's no medications that are really supposed to be treating it. Like, my anxiety level is up. It's up. It's always like that. And I think my insomnia, that's just me. But that's not something that I think is, necessarily, I don't know, related to BPD or ENTJ. I think with my anxiety, it's just I'm constantly, lately, I mean, yeah, I live like on Facebook. I see everybody getting married. And, of course I'm happy for all of you guys and your great relationships and kids. But I think in a deep part of me, I'm very jealous and envious because, I'm going to be 27. And the way I see it is like, if I don't become an attorney, which I should have been by how long ago, I mean, you've seen the amount of credit hours I've had. I should be working on like my master's or PhD, and I haven't. And I feel like such a failure. I mean, I see the girls in there. They just like, all the girls in here just stunning and gorgeous and smiling. And I'm just like, I am jealous, very jealous. And I'm constantly trying to figure out what is going on. How do I fix myself? Like, everybody thinks there's, I'm sure everybody has great advice, and it's just like, I don't want to listen, I don't want to listen, I don't know how. Do I... Look a moment. Deep down inside, I am not as confident as I may think I am or come across. Like, to me, I think the reality is I don't think anybody could really love a person like me. And I'm being honestly serious. I am quite judgmental. I mean, I really am. I mean, I swear, I come off very, very just blunt and, I am right. I'm always right. And, I'm very argumentative, and I always think, I'm not going to be below, like I'm equal, like complete equal. Well, I don't know how to say that. I guess sometimes I feel like I should dominate the world and I deserve this and I deserve this. And also, like with failure, I think like it's either you do it or there's no point in living. Like you accomplish what you want or there's no point. Yeah, that's a problem. And I just think like, who could love somebody like that, in all honesty? And with the medications, I know my anxiety is constantly just, oh my God, I'm freaking out about everything. Maybe is that just me? Is that crazy? Maybe it's goofy. But I'm fearful so much lately of being a failure. I'm afraid of my reactions. Lately it's just like when something happens, it's just I'm getting so emotional. So emotional. It's the end of the world. I hear lightning. Oh my God, I'm going to die. Me and Phil's not getting a fight. Oh my God, my life is over. This semester I haven't finished all these classes. Oh my God, I'm going to be a failure. There's no point in living, and I'm the oldest in the family. My dad has a PhD in his own company, and my mom, she's written books just like my dad, and, she graduated from Oklahoma University with, honors, and I think I've said this before, but it's that pressure of being like, I'm the oldest, and I should be able to show something for it, and what do I? Like cats? Cats? And it does sound pathetic. I'm envious and jealous, and, sometimes I get in these things where, yeah, this is what I deserve. I deserve to dominate the world, and, I deserve to be the best attorney, and, when it doesn't happen, or where I'm not even close, I feel like, what's gonna happen? And things are just so crazy these days. Honestly, it's like, I don't know where I belong. I'm terrified of what people would think. Like, I know me, I'm extensions and full of makeup, and, of course I'm very like, oh my God, you're awesome, and blah, 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 or I'm just completely rude. Where would I belong? Like, I don't know, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. If you've seen that movie, very me. But, sometimes I just feel so lost. And, I know I complain on here a lot. I really do complain, but it's almost like I wanted to stay in so much. It's not like I'm jailed here and in prison here, but it's to the point where I just see so much that I almost think that in public I'm this person who's ridiculed and just a person that's nobody would want to be. Nobody would want to be around, that people would laugh about. Truthfully, I just feel like sometimes I just want to hide at home all the time. I'm afraid to move further because I'm afraid to fail. Like, I know, keep trying and trying. No, to me it's like you do it and you succeed. There's no middle. Kitty, don't jump on him. Camera. And there are things that I don't think I offer for a person to marry. And is marriage something important to me? Not necessarily, but being committed. Yeah, I need to be committed. I guess having somebody that just, the security of knowing that somebody, like, I really can't take care of myself. I just can't. God, you see me like alone for like an hour and I'm freaking out in a thunderstorm. But it's just knowing that at least somebody cares, because I can't do normal things like a woman. I can't cook. God, the police and fire department have showed up so many times, and my obsession